It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Thursday morning live, large and in charge on your feel-good breakfast show. Now, no matter how good your table manners, if you land up on the wrong side of the law, that won't really help you much. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, take a quick look at this.
The lamb needs more rosemary.
Something sweet, huh?
Very, very nice, ma'am.
You are such an inspiration.
Table manners is brilliant.
You are a sensation.
Megan, we have to go.
What's going on?
I made a few mistakes on the business taxes and maybe ours as well. If we don't leave right now, we're going to jail.
Maybe we shouldn't do this. People make mistakes and they will understand. You can't take everything. We can't live in an empty house.
So that's Table Manners, which explores the best of life's three courses, family, friends, and food, and follows a family blending all three to remember why they love each other. It stars Diaan Lawrenson and Niels van Jaarsveld, and the film's directed by Leli Maki and written by Nkuli Sibkeo. And they both join us this morning ahead of the film's opening on Friday, the 28th of September, a date that I'm sure both of you are so looking forward to. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Hi.
And congratulations!
Thank you.
The completion of every project like this must be a milestone in each of your lives.
Yeah, it is very exciting. We look forward to it.
Yeah. Nkuli, let's talk about the idea of the plot of the movie, bringing together these three elements of family, friends, and food, and how did this fuel the relationship and the story that we see unfolding on the screen?
That is a very complex question.
Well, let's unpack it one dish at a time. It's all in one.
Well, I love to eat. I don't maintain this figure by not eating. I love me some food. And I really enjoy my family, and I love to feed people, and I love to express myself, not only in my writing, but also in what I give you. So if it's a great day, you might get, like, you know, really fancy steak. If it's a bad day, you're getting mas. That's what you're getting.
Yeah.
That's pretty delicious, on Power.
I was about to say,
That's actually pretty delicious. I don't know what she's talking about.
But the story came from me dealing with the change in my life, and dealing with the end of my marriage and restructuring my family and deciding how we were going to be, who was I going to be, how are we going to live, how are we going to eat, how do we love each other now that, you know, there's only the three of us and it's not a family unit of four anymore.
Sure.
So that's pretty much where that was born from, the pain.
and then you didn't have to take that responsibility of taking that story and the inspiration and putting it on film and helping it to translate. How challenging was that?
I mean, like, what's good about it, I mean, we're a great team. We do all of our creativity within us, within together. So what we always do is that we always look at stories and we actually are able to try bring out the best in it. So a big part of it was taking away some of the anger and stripping it down. Because there are no good or bad characters in life. It's literally as people make decisions, they make mistakes, and that's what sort of keeps us driving them.
Sure.
And also it's talking about how food is such a unifier. I mean, like, it's a biological activity that you have to do to eat. But what we've done is we've given a reverence of love, of how you show love, of how you care, of how you express emotion. And for us, it was combining the two into a narrative which rocks.
So what emotion does Mpho Konamasi represent?
Mama.
Greatest response ever.
I have nothing else to say beyond that.
You had it nailed down. Nkuli, got to congratulate you. You recently made history at the Silver Scarum Fees as the first black filmmaker feature at the festival itself. Congratulations on that. Is that a milestone for you that you celebrate?
Not really. Because, sorry?
I was going to say that we know for sure we're an official selection, so that for sure is that as well. And then we were the only English Afrikaans film there. Yeah. No, English film, full English film directed by black producers for that as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure for the first. I don't want Silver Scarum and Emnet to call us out. I'm not sure, but that was a big part.
Yeah, and obviously something that inspires you going forward.
For me, it just says when a film, because this festival is there to celebrate Afrikaans filmmaking, and when they open their doors to English films and to us, it just says that our country is further along than we think it is, than the news says it is, and that we are human first, and that we share that experience first, before language, before colour, before culture.
It's human first.
Yeah.
And with the film having debuted at the Durban International Film Festival, and you've also been to the Pan-African Film Festival in LA, what's the reception been like? What are people saying after watching the film?
I'm hungry.
Let's go eat.
I'm hungry.
I think the reads for us are very important. I mean, for us, it's about can we produce consistently good quality work?
Yeah.
But more than that, just make the pictures pretty. We want South Africans to feel something. Yeah. We don't want to put it into a box and try to genreify it as well. It's a movie that takes you on a journey. Yeah. You will laugh, you'll cry, but more than that, you'll walk out of the film having experienced the journey. You'll walk out hungry. And that for us was super duper important.
Yeah.
So thank you for the love, Durban. Thank you for the love, Silver Sky. It's been amazing.
Yeah. Take me behind the scenes. What are some of the funny moments that happen, especially from your point of view, because you get to observe while it's all is happening?
I think my favorite was every time we had a food scene, because I would like watch the chef putting it together, and then I'd watch the filming, and I'd be like, that looks delicious, and and they'd yell cut, and I'd go, oh, I'm gonna go on set. But by the time I got there, it was gone, and I just like, where did the food magically go?
You should have called. You should have called privilege, right? It's privilege. Like, you don't touch it before I get there.
It's like, where's the food gone? And the crew's like, no.
Crew's is like,
it's gone. A literal chicken bone sticking out of them.
Guys, congratulations. Looking forward to the 28th of
guys.
September, very important date there. And later on, we'll be joined by the film's lead actress, Diaan Lawrenson, later on in the show. But make sure that you catch the heartwarming comedy drama film that is Table Manners as it opens nationwide across select commercial and independent cinemas next Friday, the 28th of September. And of course, you can head on over to Twitter and follow @TableManners_18 for more information. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's a Thursday morning. Earlier on, we sat down with the director and the writer of the latest, one of the latest South African films, Table Manners, which debuts on Friday, the 28th of September, nationwide. You've got to go and see it. And right now, we're joined by lead actress Diaan Lawrenson to share more about the film. Just give a moment for our shoes first. I feel very stylishly associated with you now that we've got these on. Look at that. Bling, bling, bling.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
And congratulations on the completion, as I said to Nkuli and Leli, on the completion of yet another successful project, Table Manners. Tell me about...
Table Manners.
Table Manners. This is you
Yes.
as Megan. Tell me about the role that you play and who exactly is Megan in this film?
Megan is a very structured and organised mum of one, with a perfect life and a perfect family and the perfect husband. And then the rug kind of gets pulled out from under her when her husband makes a little mistake with SARS.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, all
yeah.
right. I see you're just trying to give it a bit of a sprinkling, not giving too much away.
I don't like to paint him as the bad guy because Niels van Jaarsveld plays
He can never be
Lloyd.
the bad guy.
He can, hey, but he's not the bad guy. This is what's beautiful about the film, is it's a slice of life. So anyway, so he gets into trouble with the law.
Yes.
And she kind of has to find her life again.
Yeah.
in the
What was it
mess.
like working alongside this guy? He looks like one of the most the most fun people to work alongside.
It was lovely.
Yeah?
It was lovely, yeah. It was fun. And he's very committed and gives a lot of space and allows for magic to happen. So it was great, yeah.
When you look at the character and the character's evolution throughout the story, tying it together with the themes of, like we said, friends, there's food, there's love there. Did you find similarities in your own life that you could relate to that helped you play the character better and portray it better?
Yeah, I think there are lots of themes that people can relate to, especially women today who get lost in life. You know, I think it happens a lot where we put our children, our career, our husbands, everything first, and we kind of lose contact with who we are.
Yeah.
And that journey back to yourself, back to what matters to you, and I think a lot of people can relate to that. I can definitely relate to that. I'm a mom of two, and I have a career, and I'm busy, and sometimes we are last on the to-do list. And then when you get into a situation, you kind of don't know who that is.
Yeah.
And I relate.
Looking at some of the shots here, there's just beautiful shots of beautiful food everywhere. You just want to eat. I can now understand why you feel hungry afterwards. So it must have certainly helped the fact that you're such an amazing cook.
Yes, yes.
Are you an amazing cook?
No, I'm terrible.
I was about to say, like, whoa.
No, I'm not terrible. My husband bullied me out of the kitchen when we started dating because he's an amazing chef.
Yeah?
So I just gave the kitchen to him and I stopped cooking.
Yeah, but
Yes.
as playing this role and being in this position kind of changed your viewpoint of the kitchen and how you...
No,
go
I
about-
love food.
You still love food?
Yes, I love eating it.
Yeah, okay, just
I'm
not
good
great at
preparing
making it.
They even had to get a hand double for me.
You're kidding.
I'm not lying.
Wait, so what did the hand double have to do that you
They
couldn't
had to
do?
chop.
Okay, so we need to get you into the kitchen this
No,
morning.
you don't
And-
at all. At all. No, really. There's a certain way that people who are comfortable with food handle it
Yeah.
and cut it and chop it. So the white shot's all me, maneuvering the knife. But yeah, they had to.
I'm going to be looking out for those close-up shots because I can see your hands up
No.
close now and I see what they look like. But what is it that you feel people should take away from the movie after having watched it?
There are lots of things. I think one of the most important things about the movie for me is knowing who you are in life and being able to journey with that. The movie has a beautiful message of family and unity and how we all come together with food.
Yeah.
And I think it's such a beautiful crossover in South Africa. Like, my granny's, sweet carrots taste like this one's, we come together over food and it crosses all cultural barriers and boundaries that we've created.
Yeah.
And I think everyone is going to relate to the themes of food and love and family and journeying out of a dark space into light.
Yeah, well, it sounds like a fantastic film that I
Yeah.
hope a lot of people out there will go out there and see. Thank you for joining us.
Cool.
And of course, remember that date, the 28th of September. It's a Friday. That's the nationwide release of Table Manners. And you can also follow them on social media at tablemanners_18 for more information. Thanks so much.
Cool.